Dear beloved, welcome to our channel, where we explore the depths of life, spirituality, and personal growth. Today, we're embarking on a profound journey, one that every soul is invited to take. It's the journey of self-discovery, a path that leads us to the most intimate encounter of all, finding God within. Experience a step-by-step journey of self-discovery and finding God within as we walk you through it. The beginning of self-discovery. Self-discovery is often considered the first step on the path to spiritual awakening. It's the process of peeling back the layers of who we think we are, our roles, our professions, our social identities, to reveal our true essence. This journey starts with a question that has echoed through the ages. Who am I? This question isn't just about our identity in a worldly sense, but about understanding the deeper, spiritual essence that defines us. In Psalm 139 verse 14, we are reminded of our divine origin. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. This verse speaks to the innate worth and complexity within each of us. It suggests that self-discovery is not merely an exploration of our human traits, but a recognition of the divine craftsmanship within us. As we begin this journey, we start to see ourselves not just as physical beings, but as spiritual creations, each carrying a unique reflection of God's glory. However, this journey is not without its challenges. It requires honesty, courage, and the willingness to confront parts of ourselves that we may have hidden or ignored. Yet, as we uncover these layers, we come closer to the truth of who we are, a truth that is rooted in the divine. The search for meaning. As we venture deeper into the journey of self-discovery, we inevitably begin to ask deeper questions. Why am I here? And what is my purpose? These questions have been at the heart of human existence since time immemorial. They are not just intellectual exercises, but are essential to our spiritual journey. They push us to look beyond the material world and consider the possibility that there is a greater purpose for our lives, one that is aligned with a divine plan. Proverbs 16 verse 9 provides profound insight into this search for meaning. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. This verse suggests that while we may seek to define our own paths, there is a higher power at work, guiding our journey and revealing our true purpose. Our search for meaning is, in essence, a search for alignment with God's will. It is about understanding that our lives are part of a larger, divine narrative. Many people who embark on this journey eventually discover that their purpose is not about what they can achieve in the world, but about how they can reflect God's love, wisdom, and compassion in their everyday lives. This realization is often accompanied by a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, as they begin to see themselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of God's creation. Encountering God within. The idea of finding God within can be both inspiring and transformative. It shifts our focus from seeking God outside of ourselves, through religious rituals or external validation, to recognizing that the divine presence is already within us. This concept is echoed in 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16, where the Apostle Paul writes, "Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you?" This scripture highlights a fundamental truth. God is not distant or detached, but intimately connected to us, residing within us as a constant source of guidance and strength. When we truly grasp this truth, it can lead to a profound moment of awakening. This awakening might come as a sudden realization, like a light being turned on in a dark room, or it might unfold gradually, as we deepen our understanding through prayer, meditation, and reflection. But whenever and however it happens, this realization brings with it a deep sense of peace and purpose. We begin to understand that we are never truly alone. The divine presence is always with us, offering us love, wisdom, and direction. This connection to God within is not about adhering to religious rules or doctrines, but about nurturing a personal relationship with the divine. It's about listening to that still, small voice within, which gently guides us toward love, compassion, and truth. Practices for self-discovery and spiritual awakening. The journey of self-discovery and finding God within is unique for each individual, but there are certain practices that can support and enrich this inner journey. One of the most powerful practices is meditation. Meditation helps us to quiet the mind, allowing us to tune into the divine presence that resides within us. It creates a space for us to listen to God's voice, to feel His presence, and to experience His peace. Regular meditation can deepen our awareness of our inner world and strengthen our connection with God. Another valuable practice is journaling. Writing down our thoughts, feelings, and spiritual insights allows us to explore our inner world with greater clarity. It helps us to identify patterns in our thinking and behavior, and to gain deeper insights into our spiritual journey. Journaling can also serve as a form of prayer, where we communicate our thoughts and feelings to God, seeking His guidance and wisdom. Spending time in nature is another powerful way to reconnect with the divine. Nature is often described as God's second book, where His presence is felt in the beauty and majesty of the natural world. Psalm 46 verse 10 reminds us, "Be still and know that I am God." In the stillness of nature, we can find the space to quiet our minds, open our hearts, and feel the presence of God within us, living from a place of divine connection. As we continue on this journey of self-discovery and deepen our connection with the divine within, we begin to live from a place of love, compassion, and wisdom. Our actions are no longer driven by fear or ego, but by a sense of divine purpose. We become more attuned to the needs of others and the world around us, realizing that our lives are intertwined with the greater whole. We understand that every action we take has the potential to reflect God's love and grace to the world. Jesus teaches us in John 15 verse 5, "I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing." Living from this place of divine connection means staying rooted in God, drawing our strength, wisdom, and guidance from Him. It means allowing His love to flow through us, influencing our thoughts, words, and actions. When we live from a place of divine connection, we also embrace our unique gifts and talents. We recognize that these are not just for our own benefit, but are meant to be shared with the world. By using our gifts in service to others, we fulfill our divine purpose and contribute to the greater good. We trust that the divine presence within will guide us on our path, helping us navigate the challenges and opportunities of life with grace and confidence. Dear beloved, the journey of self-discovery and finding God within is one of the most rewarding and transformative experiences we can undertake. It is a journey that leads us to the truth of who we are and connects us with the divine essence that dwells within us all. As we continue on this path, let us remember the words of Philippians 4 verse 13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This verse reminds us that we are not alone on this journey. Christ is with us, empowering us to overcome challenges and fulfill our purpose. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the journey of the soul. Until next time, may you continue to walk your path with wisdom and grace. Remember, the journey within is the most profound journey of all. Embrace it, and you'll find that God has been with you all along.